Hey,
Hi, my name is Sade. You can call me CJ. I'm from Canada, but I live in the United States now. What's your name and where are you from?
oh, nice to meet you, CJ. I'm James Dean. I'm from Brazil, and yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Very cool. I've always wanted to visit Brazil. Um, so, what are your learning goals or what do you want to practice today?
Oh, maybe I would like to practice my speaking skills, especially my speaking skills. Because sometimes I feel like kind of stuck. Maybe because I just need to speak, to practice, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And of course, if I make some mistakes, feels free for um, oh boy, correct
yeah.
um,
Feel free to correct you.
correct me. Yeah, I forgot the word. Okay,
No worries.
exactly. And um, for example, sometimes I feel like uh, I'm always speaking the same thing for or the same way to talk about some different things, or like I feel like I need to um, improve my vocabulary of expressions or ways to speak different things more uh, naturally, like. And yeah, if you have during over our conversation different ways, more natural, like, oh, Americans, it's like that. For example, oh,
Yeah.
James, Americans used to speak that thing this way, it's more natural, so feels free too.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm hearing is you want to work on conversational English and improving your vocabulary so you can have more words to express how you're feeling and partially learning a little bit of like slang, not slang words, but expressions or phrases common phrases that we use.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Because maybe it's the I don't know, but for me it's the hardest part of the process to learn English. When you know words,
Mm-hmm.
you know how to express yourself, but you need to be like deeper, or um, you need to use um, different words, like other things to like
Other words to
um,
express how you're feeling?
yeah,
Sure.
for it's like improve. No, maybe just let me um, expand
Yeah.
the way that you express your
Yeah.
ideas and this kind of stuff. You know.
Okay. Yes, I do. So what I'm thinking is I'll post a question in the chat and we can talk to give us something to talk about. And as we're conversing, I'll pick up on what you're trying to say and give you tips. Another thing to help expand your vocabulary is reading. I'm not sure if you
Really?
are very into reading, but it is really, really helpful
Not,
if you're trying to.
not so much. Not that much.
So we do have like slideshows that we can go through to help expand your vocabulary as well. Let me see if I can find one.
But you mean to read books, of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say books help
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
lot when you're trying to expand your vocabulary. Are
Yeah, but
you?
sometimes for me, read books, it's harder to watch something else, because when you watch, you have actions, and sometimes you miss something, but you catch because of the action of the character. And when you just read with no images, it's harder because of that.
Yeah, completely understand that. Watching TV shows is also helpful. I find sometimes they may talk a little too fast, so it's harder to pick up on words you're unfamiliar with. But if that's what you're comfortable with in learning vocabulary, then definitely I would say stick to what you're more comfortable with. And then when you do have extra time or you feel open to it, then you can throw in like reading something that you're not as into. But here, I opened this slideshow. It's basic conversation topics. I tried to choose something that you may come across more often. So I chose your daily routine. So we'll go over vocabulary words, go over some questions, and then a role play scenario.
Just let me ask you just one basic something, but for me it's what come across this phrasal verb, what it means, like
For which word, sorry?
come across, you use this term, what it
Oh,
means.
that you may come across? Yeah, so things that you will. Are you familiar with the word encounter? I posted it in the chat.
Maybe not.
Okay. Okay, let me get a better definition for you then. So, come across is like things that you will experience.
mm, yeah,
Does that make more sense?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um, so then here. So our first question, did you want to practice reading as well and you can read these questions, or do you want me to read them and then you can focus on conversation?
No, I can read, of course.
All right.
The number one, do you prefer go to bed late or wake up early? Number two, or
Um,
I have to answer.
we'll only answer one of them because we only have 7 minutes. So let's answer one and then we could go to the vocabulary words.
So let me read the three of, oh, how
Oh,
can I say both of it? No, or three of it.
um, for question one,
No, no. Let me pick up. I have to pick up one, and we are gonna.
so pick one out of the three.
Yeah, okay. Let me see. Um, okay, number one. What do you prefer? Do you prefer go to bed late or wake up early? It's a great one.
I would prefer to wake up early. I think I can get more done in the morning. So yes, I would prefer to wake up early. What about
Yeah, it's a hard one because usually I like to go to bed late and wake up late, but of course because of my job I need to wake up early, and
yeah.
just sometimes because I'm a musician,
Okay.
but go to bed late, it's a good one. Good choose.
Good pick.
Good pick. Yeah.
Okay, so here are the vocab words. So you can read them, and the ones you're not familiar with, we can define.
um I I have to. pick up one and try to define the picture.
No, we can. So you can read the word
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
one, and then whichever words you're not familiar with, then we will go over them and define them together.
Wake up,
Hmm.
get dressed, leave the house, come home, cook dinner, go to bed. Um,
Good.
get dressed. Get dressed. It's like, oh, it's hard to describe. I mean, but it's put on your clothes
Perfect.
and
That's exactly
like,
how I would define it too.
yeah,
Ooh.
when you have to do up your, I don't know what the names of the that things.
She's doing up her buttons.
Buttons, yeah.
Mhm.
And it could be any type of clothes like t-shirts or pants.
Yep, perfect. Are you familiar with all the words on this vocabulary?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, perfect.
yeah.
Okay. And then on the next slide, we can go over your daily routine. Do you only want to review vocabulary words, or do you mind talking about like your daily routine too?
Yeah, I mean, I think I can talk about this.
Okay.
My daily routine, yeah.
Okay, so we went over this a little bit, but tell me about your routine. So, what time do you usually wake up?
Oh, usually I have to wake up pretty so early because I have to take my daughter to school, so I have to wake up maybe 6 in the morning,
Mhm.
and then yeah,
Okay.
maybe that's it.
Yep. And then, when do you usually leave home?
Yeah, so it's about that. I have to take her to school, but I just have to work in the afternoon, maybe midday or an hour PM. It depends on the day, because I'm a musician and I have a flexible schedule.
Hmm.
Is that right?
Yes, flexible schedule. Perfect. And then, since you have a flexible schedule, this one may be a little hard, but when do you usually come home?
Yeah. It really depends on the day. If I have to play somewhere, or if I have to um, take classes until the night, or if not, maybe uh, in the average on the average 8 p.m.
And instead of on the average, the better term would be typically.
Typically. Oh, nice. Thank you.
No worries. Um, and then we have about a minute left, so we could do one more question. But when do you usually cook dinner? If you cook dinner,
Oh,
I,
I
I
love to cook.
okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I love to cook. The oh mm, the main thing that I like to cook is fish,
Okay,
like
and
salmon and stuff.
the slang way for saying the main thing I like to do, or I like the main thing I like to cook, you could say my go-to.
Go to.
Mhm. And my
Okay.
go-to means that's usually what you do.
Okay. Thank you, teacher. You're so kind.
Yeah, no worries. I I know you want to pick up on some other like phrases, so